Hey, all you Vanagon and EuroVan crazies out there. Guess what we're doing today? We've got Lars VR6. So Lars is this EuroVan behind me. VR6, if you haven't been watching, is this motor here that we've got. And today we are going to got some honey ham here that we're going to try to see if we can cook. No, just kidding. In the honey ham, we've got our exhaust bolts, which were kind of rusty at the beginning, and so I've got two different types of exhaust bolts here. I've got exhaust bolts that are larger, 10 millimeter, that are for between the exhaust pipe, the down pipe and the exhaust pipe that trails to the end of the car. And then I've got my exhaust manifold bolts in here. And basically we're just trying to clean them up with some PB Blaster. So we'll just kind of clean those up. And then my plan is we're going to chase all of them, kind of clean up the threads. We're also going to go on to these guys and just make sure they're all pretty clean. So that's what we're going to do. And once we get these all cleaned up, we will look at our new gaskets and put the exhaust manifolds on. Torque them down. I believe since these are 8 millimeter, the torque specs are 18 foot-pounds, so not super, super tight. We'll be back after get all those bolts and nuts cleaned up. So thanks for joining. If you're with me, thanks for joining Mr. Smith Garage. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much. I got about 300 subscribers right now. Let's shoot for upping that a little bit. I got I want to say I've got over 1,000 people that kind of visit my videos. If you haven't subscribed and you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. You can always undo it if you decide you want to undo my subscription. But I've been told that some of my videos can help you go to sleep at night. And trying to improve every week I post something. But right now we're working on Lars the EuroVan. I want to get him out of the garage so I can get the Porsche 944 back in the garage. So once again, thanks for watching. We'll be right back. Okay, so a couple things I've done so far is I cleaned the threads on these, and then I cleaned up these headers a little bit. Those are just welds on the inside there. And then I made sure that I put the correct exhaust gaskets in the correct spot. They only go one way because this one will not fit with this. See how this nut or this stud doesn't fit on there? So you have to put this one on first, and then this one, like so. And you'll notice where this hoist point is, which I'm trying to think of where I hoisted this thing out of here before. I think I might have used, which I might do also, is go back to this. This is the motor mount, so I might put the motor mount on here and use that as a hoist point versus this as a hoist point, because that's really in there. And then once I get it in there, I'd have to get this nut right here off of my chain. You can see that's where the chain is. So really tight kind of spot here. You can even see that where the header comes down, it's really close to the block here. So I think I'm going to change that hoist point. Anyway, still working on. I got the studs all clean, but I still am working on the nuts, which are in here. That light is bright, but it sure does help so you can see what's going on. So anyway, I'll be back after I clean those nuts up. Okay, so we're ready to put these on. As you can see, this has all been cleaned, but you'll notice there's a couple of holes here. So like there's a hole here, hole there, hole here, and then these little holes along the bottom. And there's a hole that comes in here and a hole that goes in there. This is water, I believe. Water goes through all that, or maybe not. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Anyway, you just want to make sure that you put these on correctly. You can't really put them on incorrectly because, see, it won't fit there because of the block. This one will only fit there. And this one technically can't fit here because the stud here doesn't fit. And they go out because you want the hole to match up. And so you can kind of see the hole on this one is on, just show you here from straight on. You see the hole on this one is on this side of that stud. The hole on this one is over here. So, okay. I did put Loctite 271 on this stud because I think I want to keep that stud in there now. That one has to go on first. Oh, I might need a deep socket on that. But this one's going to be tough. I don't know on that one how we're going to do that. We'll see. Okay. Can't do a deep socket. So did you see that? Had to use this little thingamajig. I don't know if I can get to it from the other side too. Oh yeah, it looks like I can. I don't think I'll be able to get that on a torque wrench, but we shall see, huh? Okay, well, let's torque the rest of these down. Remember, I got it set to 18. Let you see what's going on. Use a... I don't think 18 is very much. Basically, we're smashing down these little pieces of tin. Okay, now I'm gonna go, let's see if I can get this one. It's got enough on the socket here. Tell you what, that one is kind of tough. Let's see if coming from this angle is any better. I don't know. We'll go back and run over each of these again real quick and just see if we're still feeling like it's where it should be. Stressing over this, but you know, I like to make sure I do everything right. So you can kind of see back in here is where I'm looking at. Right here. I just want to get a good torque on that. Oh, let's see, that hits the... So, here. Can't go that route. Let's see if I can get a... extension on here. Just need to make sure that that seats, because I know... Okay. I think we're going to go with that. Now, the next one. I don't know if the perception that on this one, if you can see, but those look almost oval. Maybe they're supposed to be. I don't know. That's weird. It's weird to me anyway. Okay, that is on. Let's get our torque wrench. Once again. Just gonna go around kind of evenly tightening these. Oops. Again, I'm going to double check my torque. I am set to 18. You know, just me being curious, I'm curious as to how much. Oh, I need to maybe, let's see. Volkswagen Manifold on eBay. Well, there's some washers. There's the manifold right there. $519, free shipping. So $500. I think I told you, if for some reason this thing doesn't run, I'm gonna take parts off and sell them. So if you're watching this and thinking maybe you'll wait around and keep watching until I get it running, do it, because if I don't, then we're gonna sell some parts off. Again, this is a step-by-step kind of process of rebuilding this motor top end. I didn't do anything with the pistons, cylinders, rings, and the crank and bearings. Didn't do any of that, but you saw most of what I did if you're following along. All right, you know me, never finished. So this piece here goes onto the back. So I want to put this on before I hoist this thing up and over. But I don't have a new gasket for it. This one still has a little bit of the rubberized coating, but what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of this black RTV kind of around the ports so that it'll seal up. Did get some clean gloves. Not putting much on there. In fact, trying to get some of that stuff out of there. Yep. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little bit on, let's see, we're going to put it on the gasket. Like I said, very little. We don't want to goop it up, we just want it to seal. We're going to set this right there. It's going to kind of stick on there until I get the part on. We want this tight, but we certainly don't want to strip the aluminum parts in this head. So that's going to be good. Just a little bit, you can see just a little bit of that RTV coming out. We did get the motor mount on. Okay, so don't know if you remember. So I was putting it down here, but that was just seemed like the wrong leverage for the weight of the engine. So I've got it around this tensioner. It's a belt tensioner piece, but I've taken the pulley out because last time I did that, I chipped the pulley. So you can see this little chip on the pulley. I think it's going to be okay, but I just didn't want to chip it anymore or break it. Got this on here just as a kind of a safety mechanism in case, so the chain doesn't slip. And then on this side, I've got it bolted into here, thinking I can get this up and under where it comes up. These two holes here is where our two motor mounts are on that side, and then on this side it's this one that comes straight up. Okay, so that's going to be it. I'll probably zip tie those up so they're out of the way. This is my shifter. That's going to have to be put back on. And then I still have a couple wires I need to fix on here. So anyway, I'm going to check to see how this balances out when I lift it. We'll see how it goes here. I'm just going to watch it. Slowly lift it up, see where the balance goes to. Make sure this bolt holds over here. It does feel like it's just going to tip it right over. Yeah, I don't really like that. I must have used this hoist point here or something in the back, but I don't think I can get it back any further, so I must have used this. Alright, we're going to go back to that one because I've got to balance the weight of the engine. This isn't as heavy, and so got to figure out how to stick it on there that it'll balance itself. Yeah, I think that is going to be better. I just need to do some leveling here. Okay, we're getting balanced. That looks a little bit more balanced. I think that looks right. Okay, so that's close to a level engine there. Now I just got to make sure I don't hit this on the front of the car here where we did last time. And if that's the case, then I might have to, I got quite a bit of room there. I could tighten this up. Maybe I'll work on that first, is getting that so that that's really close to the, I like the position of it though. I just need to get that chain a little bit tighter. Make sure this one's, yeah, make sure that one's not going to hit anything that it needs to. So I think this might be it for this tape. I don't know if I'm going to put it in tonight. Hey, again, thanks for watching Mr. Smith Garage. Again, working on VR6 24 valve. We've redone the top end of that motor. This is Lars, the EuroVan. He's been in here since November 1st, and that is too long. We got to get this guy running again. So that's the plan. Once again, appreciate all your likes, your comments, anything you need a question on. If you want me to show you, you can see I've got this 2002 EuroVan here in California. Thank you. Have a good day, Mr. Smith Garage. Oh, if you didn't know, do have stickers, Mr. Smith Garage.